Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Will. Today on the lathe I have a little crotch piece of Laburnum. Not the best looking piece. It is full of bug holes and has a few cracks here and there. Hold on, I'll change camera. You might be able to see some of them. So, as you can see, plenty of bug holes. So I said not the best looking piece, but there is some good wood in it. As I said, a couple of cracks as well, but not really worried about those. So I know I done one of these bowls. I think I've done it in ash recently, but I just want to get this piece turned because I don't want all these little critters coming out in my workshop. So we'll crack on and get it turned. So as you can see, I've drilled an 8mm hole, so I'm going to mount it on the chuck on a woodworm screw. Let's pop this guy into the chuck. The piece is very dry, so yeah, it's pretty tight. So now again, a little bit of safety if anyone's trying one of these wings are going around pretty fast. So if they give you a rap on the knuckles, it will hurt. So be careful where you put your hands. Right, so I'll make a start. Grab a ball gouge. I'll start off with my 5/8 ball gouge, just to take some of this material away, and I'm going to get a foot on it. So turn the speed down, bring it up slowly, see what can I get. So there's about 560 there. It is well out of balance, so I'm doing good to get that. So anyway, it's enough for now. So we'll make a start on it. Little piece broke out. As I said, it's not the best bit of wood, but we'll keep going. Just looking here where I want to put my tenant, or some really bad wood. So you can see where I marked it. It's quite punky there, so I might take that in another little bit. still very punky here, so unfortunately I'm going to have to go in more. Now, I think I'm down to solid enough wood for to get a tenon, so which is good. Getting close. I still have about an inch of a rim, so I can go. I want to leave about a half an inch, so I can keep going another small bit. Just down to the wall thickness I want, or the rim thickness I need, so I'm just going to tidy up the base a bit. But I might just do a little scrape along. Might just do a little scrape along here, just to level this off. So I'm just going to use my skew, negative rag scraper. A little bit more there. You can see a few tool marks. That done the job. So now I'm just going to refine the underside of the bowl a little bit. Have a little bit of chip out here, but I think I might just have to live with that. I can take away another small bit maybe. Got away with a little more of it. I think I might just have to live with it. So now I'm happy with the underside of the ball. I'm just going to leave this little fillet here. I think it looks nice. As our tenon is formed. So I think the underside now is pretty good. So it's ready for a sand. So I'll get this sanded and I'll take you back when I have it finished. So now that's the piece all sanded. I sanded up to 320. I have a couple of little bug holes here, but there's nothing I can do about it. I think if I was to try and turn them away, I'd have no wood left. So I'm going to get it off of the worm screw now, and I'll get it into the chuck and make a start on hollowing out the inside. So now the first job I'll do is to true up the face of it and see what material we have to work with. So we're okay here, but see chainsaw marks, so need to go another bit more. Now I'm just going to try to scrape her across. See what that does for it. And that worked quite well. A little bit on the edge, so take another pass. So that's done the job. All corners are nice and clean. Perfect. So that was the little 1-inch scraper. So now I'm just going to mark, because I can see down from the top, I can see where the rim is. So that's the outside. So I'm going to leave a little I'm going to leave this little rim on the ball as well. So that means having to take this down a bit more and clean it up again, but yeah, I didn't think that through very well, did I? Ah, no worries. So something like that. So this piece will all be hollowed out, I believe, in this little rim. So I may take this down now to suit this in here. So. A little bit more on the edge. That's not too bad. I'll just get back my scraper again. clean it up. A little bit more, you can just see a bit on the edge here. Yeah, I think that's done the job. So happy with that. So I just see on my two highest points here, I see a little crack. So I'm just going to pop some CA glue in there before I go any further. I just put an extra bit in here where this bit of bark was. Hopefully it might stay. So now we can get the inside hollowed out. So I'm just going to start off with my little 3/8 bowl gouge. Tool rest is a little high, I raised it up for the scraper. So we'll just drop it down a touch. Now I'm just going to get a fresh edge on this ball gouge. That Laburnum is quite hard. Now there's the difference in the sharp ball gouge. I'm good on the side, but on the bottom I need to go another 1/4 of an inch, I'd say. Tinkering good. Just one little tool mark there, so I might just give that a little scrape. Just use a negative rake scraper on this one. This guy here. Yeah, so that done the job. So now I think we're good for sanding. Right, so I'll get it sanded again and I shall take you back when I have it done. I will get a finish on it. So now there's the bowl all sanded. Again, I sanded the inside to 320 and I just softened all the edges. The bark was peeling off most of it, so I took that off as well and just gave it a light sand. Some of it stayed on, but not too much. So we'll get it off of the chuck now and we'll get a bit of finish on it. I'm just going to put a Danish oil on it. I still have the foot or the tenon on. I'll take that off at a later date. I just want to get a bit of finish on it just to show off the lovely colour. So I'm going to put Danish oil. So this is Hampshire Sheen Food and Toy Safe Danish oil. Now you can see why Laburnum is such a pleasure to turn. It's quite nasty when you're sanding it. It's the wood is quite toxic, so if you're sanding it, make sure and mask up well or wear a respirator and use good dust extraction. I turned the other half of this log a couple of weeks back, so I'll have a look for it now in a minute and I can show you that as well. Oh, look at all that stunning colour. Definitely one of my favourites. I said at the start of the video I done an ash wing bowl similar to this recently, but I just couldn't resist doing this one. I see it was last week Mike Holton done a beautiful similar shaped one from PCU. It was really spectacular bowl as well, so pop over and take a look at that as well. Super turner. Just some really interesting projects. So there we are. Look at all that gorgeous colour. Said I'll give this about 20 minutes, then I'll wipe off all that excess oil and I'll get a couple of coats on it over the next couple of days. I'll get that tanning off as well. Super wood, absolutely. With a couple of little bug holes here, but I would have lost too much off of the bowl part of it if I had turned it away, so it's okay. I'd say they're long gone from it anyway. So now I'll just let that soak in. I'm just going to grab the other one there now, just 1 second. So now there I have the other half. This one I put a hard wax oil on it. Same again, I just left a little fillet underneath. So this was the other half of that log. So this one won't quite be as shiny when I get all the excess oil wiped off it. So it really is pretty wood. So now that's a wrap on this one, guys. There's our winged bowl, live edge wing bowl from Laburnum. I really enjoyed turning that one, and the other one as well. It's one of my favourite projects, and as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful wood. It really is. So all I have to do now is wipe off the excess oil and get the tenon off. I can do that. I'll do that at a later date, and clean up the mess I've made in my workshop. So anyway, guys, do me a favour, if you don't mind, hit the subscribe and hit the like button, and leave me a comment also, let me know what you think, and I shall catch you on the next one. So take care, bye for now.